Welcome to the Mission Viejo Sports Zone inside the MVTV studios. I'm Gordon Spencer. It is time for home and home week in high school baseball. Each team plays each other 3 times during league. One of those times is a home and home matchup during the same week. We have highlights from a couple of those big matchups. Let's start with Mission Viejo and Tesoro in the South Coast League. There's Chris Ashback on the left for Mission Viejo, Rick Braille on the right. Head coaches meeting at home plate. Bottom of the second, no score. Cooper Herrera, the grounder to second, to throw home, and John Ballier is tagged out by Brett Auerbach. Nice job. Bottom of the third now. Runners at first and second for Mission Viejo with 2 outs. Clutch hit by Zach McLeod. He doubles to center. 2-run score. Tyler Clark and Hunter Remington touch home, making it 2-0 Mission Viejo. Top 4, Tesoro tries to answer second and third, 2 out. The play is home. Mike Vacella, you are out. Still 2-0 Mission Viejo. Bottom 5, Mission Viejo with runners at first and second. Zach McLeod singles off of Blake Anderson. The ball's kicked around. Remington comes all the way around and touch home. It's 3-0 Mission Viejo Diablos. Spencer Heimsus pitching now for Tesoro with the bases loaded. He walks Evan Nelson. That scores Chris Kerr. It is 4-0 Mission Viejo. Patrick Sandoval cruising on the mound, striking out Spencer to end the game. And Diablos win it 4-1.
They definitely helped us out a little bit on a couple plays in center. I thought our pitcher did a great job without having his best stuff. He definitely battled. He had 5 walks, hit batter. Still had a 1-hitter going into the 7th, give 2 hits. So he's got great stuff. When he starts locating a little bit better, he'll have a lot easier innings.
So Sandoval gets the win. 4-0 is his record after that contest. Zach McLeod 2 for 4, 3 runs batted in. Tesoro just 2 hits in the contest. We saw Hunter Remington. He scored 2 of those Mission Viejo runs. They met 2 days later, and Mission Viejo again getting the win. So they sweep Tesoro in the same week. That was huge, because that improved Mission Viejo's league record of 4-2. Tesoro fell to 2-4, so Tesoro in a tough spot now, needs to win out to try to get into the playoffs. Tesoro just 2 hits in that contest. Evan Nelson, a home run, was 2 for 2. Remington 3 for 4 in that game. So Mission Viejo, a big sweep in the South Coast League over Tesoro. How about the Seaview League? And Dana Hills and Aliso Niguel meeting for the second time in the week. Top of second, no score. Dana Hills pitcher Lewis Raymond with this blast, a leadoff home run, and Dana Hills leads it 1-0. Lewis Raymond in the home run trot. Watch what happens when he gets around, crosses home plate. He heads into the dugout and has no one paying attention to him, and his teammates finally do crowd around him. It's 1-0 Dana Hills. Bottom of the third, after a 3-error inning by Dana Hills, Aliso takes the lead. Dominic Calaccio singles in a run, and Aliso Niguel leads it 3-1. Remy Wasserbach scoring there. They had just 2 hits in that inning. Bottom 4, more Aliso Niguel offense. Nick Grimes reaches on this error. Eric Wagaman scores 4-1 Wolverines. First and second, 2 out for Calaccio, who delivers again an RBI single. Grimes comes around to score. It's 5-1. Aliso Niguel. Then Anthony Summer with a hit, and another run scores for the Aliso Niguel Wolverines. It is 6-1. And then Dana Hills again in the field. Looks like a routine play to third, but it's another throwing error, allowing another Aliso Niguel run to score. It is now 7-1 Wolverines. Still bottom 4, Justin Sterner replaces Raymond on the mound, and Blake Sable gets a hard hit 2 RBI single to make it 9-1 Aliso Niguel after 4. Summer and Molnar score. Dana Hills with a little late rally. Sean Caney bloops it to left. Jay Schuyler scores. Dana Hill gets 2 in the 7th, but falls short as Aliso pounds the undefeated Dolphins 10-3. Ryan Randell gets the W for Aliso. He's 3-4. Aliso 4-2. Dana Hills 5-1. Again, going into that game, Dana Hills had not lost a league game. They were 5-0. They had beat Dana Hills. There you see there earlier in the week. Dana Hills beat Aliso Niguel 3-2. They had beat them twice early in the season, and then again, there you see the matchup, 10-3 in their final meeting of the year. So that was a huge win. Dana Hills wins. They would have been 6-0. Aliso Niguel now in shape now to possibly get a league title, as there are 4-2 after that victory. All right, so things are starting to wind up a little bit in high school baseball. In league play, things are starting to settle in, trying to figure out who's going to make the playoffs, who's going to win those league championships. We're going to step aside, take a break. When we come back, some high school softball and girls lacrosse when the Sports Zone rolls on.
The greatest thrills and excitement are awaiting you right in your own backyard. The CIF Southern Section and your SoCal Ford dealers encourage you to go to a game at your local high school. Unbelievable action is right in your community. You'll be amazed at what you've been missing. Supporting your local school has never been more fun. Go to a game this week.
Welcome back to the Mission Viejo Sports Zone inside the MVTV studios. I'm Gordon Spencer. Always time for a little non-league girls softball. A couple of good teams having some decent league seasons. Capo Valley in the Seaview League in second place, and Dana Hills in third place at a very tough South Coast League. Well, they met out of league. Let's take you out to Dana Hills High School. Beautiful view from home plate at Dana Hills. No score. Bottom five. Bases loaded for Dana Hills. There's 2 out, and Capo pitcher Jordan Quinn gets Madison Killebrew to ground out to second for the 3rd out. Top 6, great defense by Dana Hills pitcher Lindsey Cassidy. She stabs the grounder to get the 3rd out. Great pitching on both sides, 0-0. Still in the bottom of the 6th, a leadoff single for Frankie Tago. Great chance now for the Dana Hills Dolphins. Then Quinn, still in the circle for Capo Valley. A tough pitch to handle, and Tago will get down to second with nobody out. Then Diana Parker at the plate. She'll single just past the shortstop. Now there's 2 on, nobody out for the Dana Hills Dolphins. Parker on second. Now with 1 out, that sets up the freshman, Angelica Luisi, who crushes one to left. That will go a long way, all the way to the fence. Tago scores, Parker cruises in, Luisi with a big hit. Dana Hills wins it 2-0.
I mean, we had excellent pitching. Our pitchers threw 7 shutout innings. Great game behind the plate, and our catcher, freshman, she actually stepped up and had the game-winning hit. 2 RBIs. All around it was a team win, though. Our girls played hard, and they stuck with it, even though the going was tough at the beginning, but they did well. I think overall the pitching was equal. Their pitcher was great. She was tough to hit. She had a lot of movement, but in crunch time down there at the end, got some runners on and just found a way to move them across. Timely hitting. And that's what it's about, timely hitting.
Brennan Casenza, first-year head coach there at Dana Hills High School, has his girls in good shape this season under his leadership. Again, 2-0 the final. Olivia Baltazar, Lindsey Cassidy combine for that victory, that shutout over Capo Valley. Again, Angie Luisi, the freshman catcher, that 2-run triple, that was the difference. A top 10 girls lacrosse match in the Seaview League. Number 1 Capo, number 9 Aliso. Aliso Niguel, 2 straight Seaview League titles. But Capo number 1 now. First half, Capo up 1-0, and the leading scorer on Capo puts in her 2nd of the game. That's Riley Eggeman. She makes it 2-0. Her 45th on the season. Then it's Journey Fishbeck. This is after a penalty attempt shot. She brings it back out, makes a nice move on the defense, 3-0 Capo Valley, with 13 minutes left in the half. Aliso Niguel finally gets on the board on the takeaway from Capo. Kendra Ziegler makes Capo pay, and it's 3-1 Aliso, down by 2. It's 5-2 Capo, back to a 3-goal lead when Mary Jalufka makes some nice moves, shoots through the defense, and Aliso trails it 5-3. It's a 1-goal game when Chelsea Solona converts the penalty, and Aliso climbs back into the game. 6-4 Capo at the half. Ryan Gustafson a little concerned with the Aliso comeback. Second half, Capo stretches out the lead, scoring 2 straight. Eggman goes over the top to Courtney Smith, who loses it, then recovers and scores. It's 8-0 Capo. 9 minutes left, and Courtney Smith feeds it in to Journey Fishbeck. She makes it a 4-goal game again, 10-6 Capo. 6:30 left. Aliso making a push on the breakaway. Amelia Guzman ahead to Salona, who turns on the Jets, makes a move, scores. Aliso back within 3. But Eggman ices it with her 5th of the game, and Capo stays perfect with a 12-7 win.
Yes, I know that the Aliso Niguel has been a very physical team. We've had some battles against them over the years. I was anticipating their best punches, from which they gave us, and fortunately, we had enough firepower to fire back. This has been like one of my most exciting years coaching lacrosse. I mean, this group of girls is something special, and you know, I really get a joy out of going to practice every day. And not a lot of people enjoy going to their job, but I really enjoy my job, and it's fun teaching these young girls a new sport.
Ryan Gustafson in his 7th season over there at Capo Valley. You're doing a nice job beating the Aliso Niguel Wolverines and Dave Elkins' team by a score of 12-7. Eggman with 5 goals. That is now, let's see, 50 on the season for her. Courtney Smith with 4 for Capo Valley in the win. They both were undefeated coming in to this game in the league, and now Aliso Niguel falling to 4-1. And Capo improving to 4-0. By the way, that game at Aliso Niguel High School, that will be the site of the championships in girls and boys lacrosse in just a couple of weeks. Well, that's going to do it for us here at the Mission Viejo Sports Zone. Make sure you log on to missionviejolife.org to see all the episodes online. I'm Gordon Spencer. Thanks for watching.